Hey everyone, I thought it would be fun if we did a research project together. We're going to do a research project on the day that you were born. What kind of things were going on when you came into this world? We're going to call this research project On This Day in History. Have you ever wondered what was the world like in August 1974? Well, that was the year I came along. So let's explore some of the things that were happening when I was born. The year I was born, dinosaurs roamed the earth. I'm just kidding. I'm old, but I'm not that old. Here are some important events and facts about 1974. When you're researching a certain date, think about some of the things that may be specific to just that time period. What made that decade different from others? First, who was president when I was born? President was Julius Caesar. He was the ruler of the Roman Empire from 1 BC to 45 BC. Again, I'm just kidding. I'm really not that old. The president when I was born was Richard Nixon. He was the 37th US president. Was there anything going on in the world during the year that you were born? When I was born in 1974, it was actually close to the end of the Vietnam War. I was born in Nakhon Phanom, Thailand. That is on a river called the Mekong River, which is neighboring to Laos, which is a country right next to Vietnam. What's your favorite kind of car? I like Nissan 300Zs. But back when I was born, cars looked a little different. One of the most expensive cars that you could buy in 1974 was the Fleetwood Eldorado convertible. Sweet ride. But ironically, the most popular car and the car that was purchased the most in 1974 was the Ford Pinto. What about the hairstyles back then? Were there beehives? Were there short bobs? What was the most popular hairstyle to have in 1974? Well, like our friends Diana and Olivia, you can see that in 1974 it was very popular to have shoulder length straight hair and often parted in the middle. Oh boy, here comes the fun one. Fashion. What kind of clothing was popular? Oh, you're never going to believe it. Dun, dun, dun. Check out those pants. That's awesome. Popular clothes back in 1974 were bell bottom pants or miniskirts with floral tops. Now it's time to do some research yourself. How do you do an online research project? The first thing that you have to know is if you go to Google, Google is not your source, it is your search engine. Think about it like this. When you get something to eat, somebody asks, "Where did you get that?" You'll say, "I got it from the fridge," not Walmart. Walmart was the main source, but where did you find that specific item? In the fridge. Here's an example. If you had to do a research project on lions and you went to Google, if you clicked on that top link, it would take you to the Smithsonian. The Smithsonian would be your source, not Google. So, how do you conduct research online? First, you need to choose your topic. Then, you need to decide which field that subject is in. Is it science? Is it art? Is it history? Then you should make a list of things that interest you about your topic. If you're looking it up, it must have interested you in some way. Now that you know what interests you, you need to narrow down your topic. For example, if you want to study animals, what animal? Lions, tigers, bears? Oh my. Then you need to research and find out what the experts say. Make sure you check the facts of your information. Organize your information and don't forget to write down where you got your sources. That's called a bibliography. And make sure it's all updated. Here are some of the sources that I used to do my research: Encyclopedia Britannica, Wikipedia, Consumer Motive, Livingly, and Flashback. Notice I did not say Google. Now it's your turn. Spend some time online and look up some of the things that were going on in the world the year that you were born. Want to, here are some other topics that you can look up as well. Remember, learning doesn't always have to happen at school. We should always be learning